nations are moving away from the US dollar, yo. With all the inflation and the rise in gas prices and all that is happening and all that America is planning, the nation are planning to move away from the dollar. Alright? Which will cause a World War III. Alright? Verse 4 said, who opposeth and exalted himself above all that is called God. And this is why the nations do not like America. This is why the nations, it's not that they don't like, they have a hatred for America. Almost every single nation has a hatred for America, because America has dipped their noses and little whore fingers in the businesses, in the background of all the other nations, behind the scenes. All right, but America's skirt has been lifted up and is still being lifted up, and all her sorcery, all of the things, all of the corruption is being revealed. All right, and the falling away has begun, yo. Safe to say the falling away has begun. This is the falling away, you know. Just let me play this video right here.
Host this meeting, but 2 days before they host this meeting, they tell the world we are no longer taking dollars for oil going forward. You heard me right. United Arab Emirates, who's now a BRICS member, part of OPEC, seventh largest producer in the world. No, we're not going to take dollars anymore. Now, it gets even more provocative than that. And that's a massive shot across the bow, right? Not as provocative as Saudi Arabia and all of OPEC saying we're done, but it's a big one. But what gets crazier than that, John, is that the day after the summit ended in Dubai, Putin, who hasn't left his country but once or twice in the last few years because of the Western bounty on him, flew in an impromptu meeting to the United Arab Emirates, flanked by 4 MiG fighter jets. And what did he have to say? You think he said, listen, we see what they did to Gaddafi and Hussein, don't worry, we've got your back? I don't know. And then he goes right from there to Saudi Arabia. And after he leaves Saudi Arabia, OPEC announces a 2 million barrel, not one, they increase it to 2 million barrel a day decrease in oil production. So my point to you.
Hey, you know, real quick, I just want to point out, notice he mentioned what they did to Gaddafi, yo, and it was really messed up what they did to Gaddafi. They spread propaganda, you know, in their own country, to the world actually, to justify, you know, saying Gaddafi was, you know, inhumanely treating his people, you know, and oppressing his people, abusing his power and all of this and all of that, which is now being found out to be bullshit, yo. There was literally, Gaddafi established free education, free healthcare. There were so many policies that Gaddafi established for his citizens, for his people, to make their lives better, yo. It was amazing to hear those policies. Some of which, most of which I've never heard a country implemented before, yo. And Gaddafi wanted to move away. The truth behind that, as I said, the skirt has been lifted up, yo, and it's still being lifted up. Things are being revealed, yo. The amount of lies that the whore has told the world and every nation that it's been in bed with, you know, there is no limit. Shit just keeps coming out, yo. Some of these things, I've never heard some of the stuff that any other country has ever did, that Gaddafi had implemented in his country for his citizens or for his people, you know. But because he was moving, his next step was to move away from the US dollar, you know, and had a currency that was backed by real gold standard. That is what prompted the whore to go and burn this man, you know, to go and kill this man, murder this man. So let me just continue the video, you know. Just wanted to add that.
Is simply this, that we are accelerating the pace at which these countries are uniting. Now, as of January 1st, the 5 countries that you mentioned, Brazil, Russia, India, China, South Africa, are now 10. And that would be Ethiopia, Egypt, Iran, Saudi Arabia, and the United Arab Emirates. Now, 20 other countries have formally applied. And, you know, I could go through them all. It would take a minute or two. But the one key characteristic with every one of the countries that have formally applied, I'll read the list quickly here.
Yeah. And this application is to the BRICS nations, right, which was formulated by these countries I'm about to say now, Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa, you know, came together. And these countries came together, yo. These were the first countries that came together and said, yo, look, we need to move away from the US dollar. We need to stop doing things the US way. We need to come together and not be afraid of the US, yo. All right? And with the power of Russia backing them, you know, it has been successful so far, yo, and you can see the word of the Lord being expressed through their actions, man, and everything is just being put in place, yo. All the pieces on the board are setting up perfectly for what is about to happen, yo. All right, and let me get that in Revelation, yo. Revelation 17 and start at 15 says, and he saith unto me, the waters which thou sawest, where the whore sitteth, are people and multitudes and nations and tongues. And the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast, these shall hate the whore. These shall hate the whore, yo. These 10 horns are allies of the whore. All right, they are currently allies of the whore, yo. And they all are planning to switch up on the whore, to destroy her, to make her desolate, yo. All right. And shall make her desolate and naked, and shall eat her flesh and burn her with fire. And that's thermonuclear fire, yo. All right. For God had put in their hearts to fulfill his will. All right. And to agree and give their kingdom unto the beasts until the words of God shall be fulfilled. And the woman which thou sawest is that great city which reigneth over the kings of the earth, yo. So it doesn't have to have a huge banner that says, oh, this is America. It's talking about, yo. Which country reigneth over all the kings of the earth, over all the other countries of the earth, yo? Which country in the world tells other country what to do? That's America, yo. Which country is backing Israel and allowing Israel to to do what they're doing. Let me say it in that way and not in any detail, you know. Which country? America is the whore. So, you know, I hope this lesson, you know, was edifying. I'm gonna leave it right there. You know, once more, let's give our praises to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Kakadash, double honors to the apostles and angels of Great Stone, and shalom to all the true worshippers.